Hello, welcome back to my channel, the original Aboriginal Tarot. And today I'll be doing the readings for the water signs for the week of May 2nd through May 8th. If you are returning, thank you. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And please remember to check your moon and your ascending sign for a full picture of the energy for you for the week, okay? And this is a general energy reading. I do also put the timestamps for you guys in the description box below if you want to just go ahead and get straight to your reading, okay? Thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, for your presence. Coming to you asking for messages, please, for our water signs for the week of May 2nd through May 8th. 2021. And just so you know, I do use oracle decks as well as the Modern Witch Tarot. I will also give you guys a crystal to help you with your energy and aura vibration field for the week. And I will also work with the Illuminated Tarot numerology deck and get you guys an additional number to help you as well on your journey, okay? Thank you. And this is the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck. Description of all of the decks that I use is also in that description box below as well if you're interested. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for a native spirit oracle message to help our water signs get through the week May 2nd through May 8th, 2021. Also, if you have given me a donation or offering or love, just a love gift, I do really appreciate that. It lets me know that you guys enjoy the reading and that it does resonate with you. And I pray that that's multiplied back to you tenfold, okay? And that link for if you'd like to leave a donation is also in the description box below. This is that daily crystal inspiration deck. If you are not familiar with crystals, I recommend that you do some research and look into it. They're great for helping with your vibration and getting rid of negative energy, as well as drawing positive energy. They help with your intuition. They help with healing. All of these things for your vibration, your aura field. Asking for a crystal, please, for our water signs to help them through the week of May 2nd through the 8th, 2021. Thank you. We're going to get started with Cancer first. I apologize, I had a technical issue. I did go ahead and shuffle and lay the cards out for you guys. Energies are on the table for the water signs, okay? Cancer. The universe wants to say to you, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. And this is you making a decision, getting a second chance at something and choosing love this time, okay? Which is great. It's always nice to get another chance. And your native spirit card, oracle card, is Prayer Feather. Prayer Feather. Let me get that for you. Okay, so Prayer Feather says, love is flowing to you and through you, and no matter what an individual is saying or doing, love him or her anyway. Gather your inner forces silently and secretly love deeply and fully with every ounce of your being, even if someone isn't fulfilling your expectations. Right? It's always easy to love somebody when everything's going great, but love has to be, or should be, unconditional, right? So none of us are perfect. We all go through something. You love them anyway. Native Spirit wants you to know that feathers in Native cultures often represent a connection with the Creator. Birds often symbolize messengers between the two-legged humans and Spirit. For this is your time to love and be loved. The love that you send out into the world comes back to you 100-fold. And there are times when the small concerns of everyday life need to drop away and be replaced by the majesty of your being. This is that time. Prayer feathers are decorated feathers that can be used for many purposes. In some traditions, prayers are placed into the feather, and you can hold it to your heart or between your hands as you focus on your prayer. And then they're tied onto a bush, so when the wind blows, it carries the prayers to the Creator. Another kind of prayer feather is a decorated feather or decorated bundle of feathers that are used for smudging for sacred smoke ceremonies. And smoke, like when you smudge with sage or Palo Santo, that's used to cleanse. And it sends and carries the prayers upward. But your journey for the week, Cancer, is for a day. Love each person you encounter. And imagine a golden ray of light from the center of your heart radiating to the center of the heart of that individual. And then notice how great you feel by the end of the day. This is encouraging you to walk in love and love others, because all that comes back to you, right? You need to take the time to work on walking in love. Like this said, don't choose fear. You're going to choose love this time. There's a second chance at something. So choose love. And that's with anyone you come into contact with, okay, Cancer? And your stone is rose quartz. Open your heart. So this is already tying in to you opening your heart and releasing fear, okay, and loving others. So rose quartz is for you. Remember your first love? It should be you. Embrace radical and unconditional self-love this week. This will help guide you to a place of understanding, patience, and joy, which you can then share with others. By embracing unconditional love for yourself, you open your heart to receiving the kind of love you need and deserve from others. So go ahead, fall head over heels in love with yourself. Only then will you be able to express that level of true love with this special someone, or that special someone. Your core questions for the week, Cancer. What would it look like to show yourself unconditional love? And what do you love about yourself? Your affirmation is, I love myself and I am love. And then you're going to stand in front of the mirror, look yourself in the eyes and say, I love you 3 times. So working on your heart chakra this week, here it is, rose quartz has come in to support choosing love and not fear with your second chance. Prayer feather also said for you to walk in love. You're working on your heart this week, Cancer. It's time for you to open up your heart and love others, okay? And yourself. A lot of times if you're finding it difficult to love others, you need to love yourself first. And this rose quartz stone will help you do that. It's pretty easy to get some rose quartz. And use that to help you open up your heart chakra this week, okay? Let's see. Tarot wants to support that with 6 of Wands. So there's a victory here. Some sort of victory. Maybe you've just had one. Something that you have been working hard at, and now you're victorious in it. You have the 2 of Pentacles. And I'm getting the vibration of work energy. And then you have this 10 of Swords. Everything is fine. And this is the end of something challenging that you have gone through, and you have now come to the end of it, okay? This is 10. And each one of these swords is a lesson. And this is a difficult energy, but it's basically over. You're going to be coming out of this, whatever it is. But I will read all three for you. Okay, the Six of Wands, like I said, it's a V for victory here. You've won a big battle, and now you can enjoy the rewards. Your admiring supporters cheer you on in a victory parade since you've just accomplished something big. Success is yours. Enjoy your moment and let your ego get the boost that it needs. So here it is, you've been challenged and working hard and finally achieved a victory in whatever it is that you've been working on, whether it's school and you've completed that, if it's at work and you've gotten a promotion or some kind of accolade. All of this is being done in front of others. They've seen you do the work and now you're being rewarded in front of them, okay? So this is very nice energy. If you're currently in this, or if this is in your recent past, you've been victorious in what it is that you've been working hard at. And with this Two of Pentacles right behind it, the Two of Pentacles is speaking to, let's see, you staying in that energy, you know, that you've been working, because here you're experiencing all the busy challenges of everyday life and handling it gracefully. You're in sync with the rhythms of the world, and every movement and decision feels like a perfectly orchestrated dance. As long as you are adaptable and flexible, you'll be able to continue this dance. So this victory energy here, you're juggling it well. Whatever it is, you're in balance, you're in sync, you've got everything covered, you're doing well. You're taking this victory and you're continuing on in your present energy. And coming up ahead, you're going to have this everything is fine, Ten of Swords energy. And the Ten of Swords is just, you know, we all face challenges and that's where we learn our lessons. And the Ten of Swords just speaks to it being at the end of a lot of challenges that you've gone through. Everything is fine. It's fine, really. Sure, you've been completely pierced through with 10 sharp swords and you've collapsed into a ball on the floor. And you're struggling, just trying to survive as the weight grows ever heavier. You're going through something truly soul-crushing and it feels like your world is ending. And every moment hurts. And sometimes only a meaningless distraction feels like it'll help. But the pain will end and you'll come out stronger having survived it. And here you had this victory, you're juggling it, everything's going fine, you're in this rhythm of life, but you are facing challenges and coming to the end of them. And you have finished and completed it well because, you know, the sun's coming up in the background. If you see that pink in the sky. So whatever these challenges were, each one of those swords was a lesson. And you've gone through the challenge victoriously and balanced it all and gotten through it, but it's a weight on you and you're tired and you're at the end here. This is letting you know all these challenges you faced have come to an end. And there's something new coming in for you. And that's why I'm saying heal your heart chakra for whatever the pain was, whatever fear or hurt you went through. You know, you're choosing love. You're going to handle this gracefully and come out of this energy. The numbers you have so far are 6 and 2. And of course, you know, that 10, which equals a 1. And honestly, the energy, if you want to do sequentially with the numbers, this would be the 1 where something is over. Then you have the 2 where you juggle through it and you balance it all out. And then you have the 6 where you're in victory. So quite honestly, this 10 and this 6, if you come through something and it was challenging, you had a second chance, you chose love and not fear. You're going to heal your heart chakra here. So this energy is at the end, this 10 of Swords. Then you work on balancing your life and juggling everything and handling it gracefully to come out in victory. And I know I do these energies, I give you guys 3 cards and it's the present, past, and future. But a lot of times the energy, it just comes out. And I have to put them in order. I have to make sense of it for you because that's what I'm getting. That's what Spirit's saying to me, Cancer. So again, I look at the numbers. That's why numerology is important to help with the sequential order of this energy. And like this 10 is an ending, this 2 of Pentacles, and then into the 6 of Wands. And right after that, you have this card from Angels and Ancestors, which is Shaolin Master, being graceful in movement and action, which is what you did to get to the victory. This is the energy that's come in for you this week with the Shaolin Master, and he has faced the challenge. He's gone through it in grace and with poise. One hand he's got the strength where he's balancing, and the other hand he's got this little praying mantis who's just sitting there calm and timid. So he's got the balance of both energies within him, intensity and calmness. And that comes with being still and in peace, right? Getting through that harsh energy, working on your heart chakra and choosing love. But I can read Shaolin Master for you so that you know exactly what it's speaking to. So the Shaolin Master has come in with slow and steady, breathe and flow, and take a gentler approach. The Shaolin Master calls forth the ninja within, and the Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtlety, because when you're too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you are working on. The Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He's disciplined and guided by his art, and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and action. And that's that heart chakra, right? Opening up your heart, walking in love and not fear, balancing it out so that you're not too forceful with what you're doing. This helps you with your victory energy. This is where you are this week. You're being guided to flow like water and blow like air and connect with your purest intentions. So don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself, how can you move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it? Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down? Or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So there's obviously something coming for you. And this is here, Shaolin Master has come in to prepare you for that and say, hey, take a breath, be graceful in your movement, don't be too forceful, take a gentle approach for this next thing. There's something that you have been working through, and there's something on the horizon that possibly hasn't been revealed and you haven't seen it yet, okay, Cancer? So make sure you're moving, you're still moving in action, but gracefully, okay? Don't force anything this week, so you can stay in victory. So you have 1, 2, and a 6 as your numbers. And here's this King of Hearts. And he has 2 cups that he's balancing too, or evening out. You see how he has 2 cups in his hands? Well, she has that with these pentacles. Pentacles is money, so is fluid, water, currency. Balancing it out. If you take a look at this Shaolin Master, he's balancing as well. This is telling you to continue to balance your energies this week, okay? I'll give you the words that correlate with the King of Hearts, but just imagery alone, I see it. It's speaking to me about you balancing this week so you can stay in victory. The King of Hearts is about sensitivity and creativity, which channels into professional success. So stay in balance this week, Cancer. Be mindful of your actions, not too forceful. Open up your heart chakra. And pray about it and release. That's all you got to do. You're obviously able to walk in victory. You've been balancing it already. This is just telling you to stay the course. Stay steady on whatever it is you're doing. Not bad energy at all. Looks good for you this week, Cancer. Completion of something, balancing, and victory is what you're going to be in. Stay balanced. I hope this helps you this week, this energy reading. Remember, please, to like, share, and subscribe. Also click the bell so you can be notified every time I upload. If you've taken the time to donate to the channel in any way, I really appreciate it. Any support that you've given, of course, I pray it's multiplied back to you tenfold. That link is in the description box, and anything you guys give that supports the channel goes right back into this channel, okay? Thank you for tuning in, Cancer. Hope to see you again next week. Be well. Okay, Scorpio, the universe wants to say to you, I witness the darkness and call in the light with my prayer. So thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So here it is, you're coming out of some dark energy, and you've been asking and praying to the universe to help you with that. It's showing you your fears, and it's teaching you in love, moving forward. So coming out of darkness into light here is what the universe is saying to you, which is great. And your native spirit card is the Elder. Elder. Which is leader energy. Something you'll be called to lead in here coming up. With this Elder card, is confidence and entering your power, standing strong. You are a leader, stepping into the light, coming out of this dark energy here. Let your truth be heard and felt by others. Make a stand in life. You carry deep inner wisdom, and you are a teacher and a leader in the deepest sense of the words. You are a beacon for others. Native Spirit wants you to know, in Native cultures, the elders or tribal chiefs and clan leaders are looked to for advice and leadership. And when this card chooses you, it's time to step into your leadership role. An elder walks the path and stomps the grass down and throws the boulders out of the way so that the path is easier for others. Sometimes you might find yourself alone or tired, but know that what you're doing is making a difference, and making a difference in the lives of many. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve, supporting others to reach their dreams. Even if you've been in the background in the past, right now, it's your turn to step forward and become the light for others. Your journey this week, Scorpio? Being an elder and a tribal leader means speaking your truth, even if it's hard or even if you're afraid. If there's anyone you need to stand up to, this is the time. Being a leader means supporting others. So if there's anyone you need to support or make amends with, this is the time. This is an encouragement for you to step into the light. You know, you've obviously been, whatever you're fearful of, it's been revealed to you. This dark energy here, right? And the universe has said to you, now's the time. You're the teacher of love. You're the teacher of light, because you've come out of this dark energy. And this is an image here of a deer that has these antlers on top, to be the defender, to be the protector for all these little small doe or fawns in the background here. They're looking to him to guide them and lead them. And you can see there's darkness here, but there's also light on the horizon, and they're coming out of this darkness and being led, just like you're coming out of the darkness based on what the universe has said to you. And that's what's going on for you this week. You're being called to be a leader. Step into the light. This isn't the time for you to stay in the shadows. And your stone for the week is Golden Healer Quartz, which says open the door. Open the door. Be a leader and open the door here. So Golden Healer Quartz, take it easy. You're ready to begin the process toward some form of healing. Think about an aspect of your life that is calling for your attention, and unlock the door in your subconscious mind so you can remember and overcome any experiences or feelings you may have blocked out. Allow yourself to acknowledge these emotions, and then let your healing journey begin. Remember to take it slow and easy as you uncover the parts of yourself that need healing, and as you embrace a better, stronger you on the other side of the door. Your core questions this week, Cancer? I'm sorry, Scorpio. I just did Cancer. In which area of your life are you ready to begin your healing journey? And what can you do to make yourself comfortable as you open the door to healing? What are small steps that you can take to begin this process? Your affirmation for the week is, I begin my healing journey. And then choose one area of your life that could use an extra dose of healing. Take 5 minutes to tap into your subconscious and freely write about all of your feelings. So any healing that you're doing, like I said, you're coming out of darkness, you're releasing fear or anxiety or something where you're more comfortable to stay in the background. And this stone is going to come forward and help you this week so that you can heal and be this elder, this leader that needs to step up and into the light and help others and guide the way, okay? Golden Healer Quartz. So it's still coming in to help you heal from that darkness that you're coming out of. Tarot wants to support it with the Six of Swords. Here it is, you're moving on from that, right? Moving on from that dark fear energy. Moving on from something in your past here. Headed towards this King of Pentacles, which is a great place to be, sitting in success. This is your money. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles as well. Time to kind of step back and take a look, assess the situation. And that King of Pentacles energy and the more pentacles right behind it, you deciding to step out front and take this leadership role. Maybe you're being pulled into the leadership role as far as possibly getting a promotion or being assigned something where you're the leader of a group. But there's something where you're moving on from this fear, dark energy, and it's going to lead to some success and success towards your money, Scorpio. But I'll read all three for you. So the Six of Swords, you're being called to embrace family and friends. I'm sorry, that's the Six of Cups. 1 second. Six of Swords is the air energy, and I know that that's you moving on. Here it is. You're going to need to make a difficult choice, one that might feel painful and almost impossible. However, you know deep down that this is the best path forward. It's definitely going to be rough and rough waters for a while, and your emotions may fight you. But logic tells you that this is what you need to do. Be well as you walk forward into the unknown. Yes, you've been asked and called to move forward in leadership, moving on from fear, not sure where it's going to take you, but you've got to step out and take that role of leadership. And like I said, you're probably being called to that or pulled into that position. It's been assigned to you. And you know it's a difficult choice, but you have to go ahead and move on to something that's going to be better for you, because it's going to take you into this King of Pentacles energy. And the King of Pentacles has it all. They have everything they've ever wished for. They fought for it, and all their material dreams have come to fruition. And though they have a lot, they're not going to be miserly or stingy, but instead trusting and extremely generous. They love to see others succeed as they have, and will definitely be willing to lend a helping hand if needed. So if you're the king, don't be stingy with your time or money. Donate your skills, your wisdom, and possibly your money. And you'll feel truly fulfilled after spending the time to help others. Taking the time here to help someone after you've succeeded. And this King of Pentacles really comes after the Seven of Pentacles, because here you can see where she's obviously been nurturing these pentacles and putting in the work. And, you know, she looks a little disappointed, or like she's been waiting on something to come through. But this is just speaking to her needing a break. Moving on, stepping into, putting in some work here in that leadership role. It's time for a much needed break, to step away from whatever project you've been nurturing and take some time to relax. Maybe everything's going perfectly and you can see the rewards on the horizon, or maybe you're stuck and unsure of what to do next. Either way, some time away will give you a fresh new perspective. That way when you come back, you can see things through fresh eyes. And like I said, this Seven comes right after the 6, right? If you're looking at numbers, you have 6, then you have 7, and then this King of Pentacles. And here it is. You're putting in the work on something. You're not sure how it's going to work out. You've been put into this role, asked to step up, be a leader. And you need to take a step back, give yourself a break. You've been working really hard on it, and it will help you get a fresh perspective on what to do next. When you take a break from something because it's been so intense, it gives you a time to reflect and look at it differently. Once you give yourself that break and you do that, because you've been working hard at it, that's when you step into this King of Pentacles energy here, where you're sitting on this throne, you've achieved the task, you've done it well, and that's the order that your cards are in. It's the 6, 7, and then your King of Pentacles, where you've obtained the reward for your hard work and for seeing it differently and making the right choice. Your numbers so far are 6 and 7. You have angels and ancestors wanting to come in with oracle, waiting for important information. This is why you need to step back and take a break here in this present energy for the week. And it will put you in this King of Pentacles energy. But right now with the 7 of Pentacles, you need to step back and take a break, because there's more information that you need with this oracle card coming in to assist you, to help you get over this fog or whatever it is that's got you stumped in your workplace, okay? But I'll read oracle for you. So the oracle has come to let you know to wait for important information. So be open and receptive to information and gather the facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. The oracle is the truth speaker and insight bringer of this deck. The ancestor who will be your best outspoken girlfriend. Someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. In this deck, she is reminiscent of the Oracle of Delphi, a psychic priestess of ancient Greece who was able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bowl that has sacred smoke rising out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evaluation of your current situation. I really believe this oracle has come in on where this present moment is in the 7 of Pentacles to help you when you step back to see it in a different way. She's coming in to support you with the information. There's something that you need so that you can move into your King of Pentacles energy here. Angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You're being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at the moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you're willing to truly open your eyes. If you've been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you, so trust them. Definitely take a moment and step back so you can get a better perspective. Go within, meditate. Here it is, she's taking some time to pray and meditate and think about it. Do that. Give yourself a break from the hard work, because if you see her face here, she looks like, what do I do next, right? What am I doing here? I put in a lot of work, but I need to make a move or a decision on what to do next. Don't make that decision just yet. Take this cue from the oracle to take a break and rest and think it through. Once you do that, you'll get the answer that you need so that you can move forward to this, where you're sitting here in victory with wisdom and knowledge, and you've succeeded. 6 and 7 are your numbers so far. And here it is, this 3 of Swords, more air energy, or 3 of Spades, I'm sorry. It's a 3 of Spades, which is more air energy. And you initially had that 6 of Spades, that 6 of Swords, when you moved on and into this Pentacles energy. But the 3 of Swords, or 3 of Spades, is about moving beyond your sorrow and understanding one's own feelings. So take your emotions out of it. Don't use fear, okay? Move out of the fear. Move out of that dark energy. Take the time to meditate and think it through. Meditate here and think it through so you can make a good decision, okay? Your numbers this week are 3, 6, and 7. Take the time to look into those. I just barely touch on numerology and numbers just to give you guys more insight, but you can always look up numerology and find out what each one of these numbers means and apply it to your current situation, okay? If you take the time to step back and pray on it, think it through, and don't act out of your emotions, don't act in fear, you will be able, like Golden Healer Court says, to open the door and get to this King of Pentacles energy. This is where you're headed. This is exactly where you're headed, okay? It's not a bad week. It's just time for you to do some thinking and meditating so you can get the answer that you need and keep your pentacles up. And there's success there for you, Scorpio, once you do that. Okay, you're in that leadership role, and this is part of what comes with being a leader. You have to take the time to think it through and what's going to benefit you as well as others if you're leading them. I hope this helps you this week, Scorpio. Remember, please, to click the share and the like button, as well as subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you can be notified every time that I upload. I do these readings for you weekly. And of course, I'd like to say thank you. If you've done anything to support this channel in any way, I really appreciate it. There is a link that you can click on in the description box below for donations or tips or just love offerings in general, just to show that you're very happy with what I do. I do appreciate that. That lets me know that I help you and that you like it or love it. So thank you again, and please tune in again next week. I look forward to seeing you, Scorpio. Be well. Pisces, the universe wants to say to you, in any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Surrendering to love, your meditation with stillness and prayer this week. Native Spirit is supporting that with medicine bag. Medicine bag. Medicine bag is saying for you to gather your resources and be discerning. Vast inner power is growing in your life. Step back and let it grow. There are times to shine brightly for all to see, and there are also times to choose carefully who sees your true self. Choose wisely. Do not make hasty decisions. If it doesn't feel right, then hold back. You're protected from any less than positive outside influences. Your capacity and potential are growing in leaps and bounds. Native Spirit wants you to know it's traditional in indigenous cultures to carry a medicine bag or medicine bundle as a form of protection and also as a way to access your personal power through the sacred objects that are held there. The items in the medicine bag each contain potent qualities that allow one's abilities to magnify and also help one commune with the Creator. As your power grows, take time to protect it, just as you protect a seedling in the early months and then later, once it is established as a tree. It can withstand the storms of time. So protect your growing power. It will become as mighty as an ancient oak. Something your new power you've stepped into or something that you're doing, you're being urged here to protect it and protect yourself, your thoughts, your energy. All of these things are important. The medicine bag has come to say that to you. But your journey for the week, Pisces, consider obtaining or creating your own medicine bag or bundle. Put objects in it that are meaningful to you and make you feel strong and vital whenever you look at them or hold them. Traditionally, one's medicine bag was not worn for display, but often hidden from view or kept in a sacred place. And this is something you can do, right? People have amulets and what they call good luck charms, or things that make them feel safe and protected. Take the time to do that for yourself this week. If you don't want to create a medicine bag or a bundle, there's still things that you can do to protect your energy and your aura, your vibration, your thoughts. It could be as simple as a crystal, which is why I like to give you guys crystals. It could be some sort of charm. There's evil eye bracelets. There's tourmaline that protects negative energy from you. There are so many things. You choose what works for you. This is encouraging you to take an extra step this week to do something to protect your thoughts and whatever power that you've recently just obtained that has come in for you. Okay? And your stone is sunstone. Take pleasure in the things that you do. Sunstone. So something you're working on that has brought you some power, or something that you enjoy doing, and you need to protect that. Everyone doesn't have that, Pisces. That's something that you need to take the time and protect your energy in some way. Let's see, sunstone, saying to you to take pleasure in things that you do. But don't just stop and smell the roses. Make yourself a bouquet. If you find yourself moving through your day on autopilot, force yourself to stop and take a moment to appreciate the beauty in your life. If you find you're always focused on what's next, allow yourself to appreciate the moment at hand. You can even put a reminder in your phone if needed. You only get one life, so allow yourself time to enjoy it. Do something that gives you a significant boost of energy and happiness, something that fills your cup and feeds your soul. Take delight in everything that you do, because it's those little pleasures that make life truly worth living. And that is true. You know, sunstone is coming to remind you to enjoy the moment. Don't always rush ahead, and don't always think about the next thing. Enjoy where you are. Your core questions for the week, Pisces: what is the greatest pleasure in your life? And what is a small joy you experience every day? Your affirmation is that I have plenty of time. And then savor a small moment that you usually take for granted, such as a hot cup of coffee or exchanging smiles with a stranger. So take the time to enjoy something as simple as a cup of coffee. That says a lot. You know, a lot of people rush, through the drive-through, Starbucks, get your coffee, you're on your way, right? So maybe you need to carve out some extra time, grab your cup of coffee, but instead of rushing to work or rushing back home, if you're working from home or whatever it is, stop off at a park or stop somewhere where you can just enjoy and savor that moment of enjoying that cup of coffee. Give yourself that. Carve out an extra 15 or 20 minutes to enjoy that without rushing or doing anything else. Enjoying the moment. Take pleasure in things that you do this week, okay? Something simple. Tarot has come to support that with the Hanged One. Seeing life from a different angle with this Hangman energy. And now you have the Death card that's come in. Another major arcana here. Something done and over with that's come to an end. And here's this Page of Pentacles. This is a coin, an offer here. Your money, like I said. Obviously you've come into some skill, something that you're doing that is really working for you. And the numbers right now, the Hangman is the number 11, or can equal 2. And here Death, I believe, is it 8? Yeah, no, 13. 3 and 1 is 4. So you have 2 and you have 4. That's what they break down to. Let me get these for you so you can know what they mean. And these are in order, the way that they actually are in the story of the Fool as he's going on his journey. He comes to encounter the Hanged One first, and then he encounters Death. And this Hanged One is, something that obviously you've looked at life different here in the recent past. And the true peace can only come from within, and the Hanged One has found this inner zen in what seems like an unusual place, where she hangs from the tree of life, in a comfy sweater and equally comfy sweatpants. And maybe she seems a little odd hanging upside down and perfectly poised, but she's also calm. The hanged one is just simply relaxed and at peace. Finally, it's the calm after the storm. You might have just had some tough battles or obstacles to conquer, but now it's time for you to relax a bit. So meditate, slow down, nurture your body and your soul. You might have to sacrifice something in order to reach this state of Zen, but don't worry. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It may even feel like your self-care routine is a little strange to others, but this process is crucial for you to embrace who you are and to free yourself of others' expectations and demands. So here it is, you're doing it your way, and you've come into this peaceful place, and you're happy with where you are and who you are at this time. With this energy here is what I'm picking up, which is wonderful. It's great. And like I said, this number would be 12. Would it be 12? 10, yeah. If this would be 12, 2 and 1 means it's a 3. Right? With the hanged one. And once you leave this energy, or this is in your recent past here, where you're happy and you're at peace with where you are, you come into the energy of death. And this would be the number 13, and 3 and 1 is 4. So 3 and 4. And death comes for all of us. And she comes on a pale horse, dressed in black leather, a skull bandana, hinting at our inevitable end. But death is light and dark, truly and deeply a part of life. The queen tries to fight it and fails, and the old woman is wise and is ready to greet it without fear. And the young woman can't even bear to think about it at all, and turns away, pretending it's not there. And the little girl is bright-eyed and innocent, and she doesn't even understand why she would be afraid. For death is eternal and inescapable and necessary. You know, they're talking about all these people in this image. If you look at this card closer, the different versions of where people are in life and how death affects them differently. And you don't have to let death control your life, for death is the moment of letting go. Maybe there's a memory that haunts you, or a thing you desperately want to believe about yourself and will it into existence. But if you can let it go or let it die, you'll finally be able to change into someone better and new. A rebirth can follow tough challenges. And like I said, you've been through some tough things here, and it's forced you to look at life differently. It puts you in this peaceful Zen place, and you put death to all these challenges and things that you used to think of yourself. That's what this death card is saying here. That you basically changed this outdated way of thinking and moved on from it. When you entered into that hang one energy, you basically conquered all those challenges and all those obstacles that were a setback for you or were hindering you at one point. And you found a way to look at it differently and be at peace, which is great. After you come out of this death energy, now you're walking or coming into the Page of Pentacles. And the page is truly dedicated and focused on their goals. And she might be young or inexperienced, but she has the drive and determination needed to venture forward. So don't disregard this person, for they're truly talented and will rise to the occasion when it comes. And if the page is you, it's time for you to focus up and commit to the thing you've been daydreaming about. Start taking concrete steps to bring that magic into the world. So yes, you've seen everything now. You made a decision. You recognize it. Put to death all these other challenges. And you're like, hey, I know what I'm going to do. This is your energy here, Pisces. Go for it. You got the skills. You got what it takes to do it, okay? Go for it. Make it yours. And protect it. Medicine bag came in and tell you, hey, we know. The universe knows you've got this new perspective on life and the talent to make it happen, and it's saying protect it because it's still new and it's still young. You need to hold that power, okay? Hold your focus and your power and protect that energy. So 3 and 4, so far of the numbers that have come in. Here it is, you know, angels and ancestors come in with the great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. And I see this as a freedom or a new freedom here. He's releasing this dove, just like putting death to those challenges, here with this pale horse, and he's learned to let go. That's what I see with this. He's just learned to let go through spiritual experiences, something that you've encountered or gone through to help you see life different. And the great teacher has come in to say to you, know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired, and learn from your current experiences and then share them with others. This card was inspired by Jesus, who is one of the most widely acknowledged and loved spiritual teachers of all time. But there is a great teacher in every tradition, and this card represents the one to whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredibly spiritual one. He's also surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him. And the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy. And yes, you've experienced peace already with this hang one, this Zen. And you've learned your lessons through spiritual experiences here. And this card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world around you. You're having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There's a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. So if you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. So yes, things that you have been going through have been lessons for you to help you navigate through this life, and spiritual lessons, things that you've encountered and come up against. You've overcome those challenges here. You're in this peaceful place, and again, here it is, he's got this dove. Well, look at her. She's got something there in her hand too, a goal, a wish, a hope, because she's learned what it's going to take for her to make it happen. So trust that you've overcome those challenges and you're headed in the right direction. You've got what it takes. Protect that, okay? Great teachers come in to support you there. Again, numbers are 3 and 4, as well as the 6 of hearts. So 3, 4, and 6. Let me tell you what the 6 of hearts, what those words are that correlate there. So you know what energy is coming there. And it is a card, and this is just like the Lovers. So it's about love, beauty, and union. Love, beauty, and union here. Very nice energy. And it's love just like this great teacher has love. You can see that he's giving love here too as well. So it's a loving energy that has come in. So your numbers are 3, 4, and 6 this week. Pisces, look into numerology and find out what those numbers mean for you. I only scratched the surface. Numerology reading is a whole nother ball of wax and would take a whole lot more time. But this is the energy that's come through for you this week. You have really done well to overcome whatever was in your past. And you've put an end to it. To the point where you've already moved on to new goals. And you realize what it's going to take for you to get it. Sorry about that. I hope it speaks to you in your situation. I hope it resonates. This is the energy that's come through for you this week, Pisces. Just continue to move forward in this new mindset that you have, where you come to this, these spiritual lessons that have helped you. Remember, please, to like this video as well as share it. Also, click the subscribe and the bell button so that you can be notified every time I upload these energy readings for you guys. I do them weekly. I do want to thank you if you've taken the time to support this channel in any way. There is a donation link that is in the description box below. If you'd like to give an offering or support, a love support donation, that's where you can do that. I really appreciate it, and I pray that it will be multiplied back to you tenfold. Remember, please, to tune in again next week I'll be happy to do this again for you guys. I look forward to seeing you. Thank you, Pisces. Be well.